Today I'm going to show you a super simple 50-50 plate, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program by Dr. John McDougall, and following the Starch Solution, I was able to lose those last 15 pounds. Now on my channel, you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes that are oil-free and gluten-free. So any of you out there that have celiac or gluten sensitivity, then I've got the recipes for you on my channel. You can also follow me for more plant-based content on Instagram at Chew on Vegan. And if you're new to this way of eating, or maybe you've been doing it a while but just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group. And there you will find like-minded people, recipes, inspiration, and support. And if you're not quite convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I created a quick little e-guide that describes the benefits of a plant-based diet. And for even more plant-based content, please sign up for my newsletter. It comes out every other month. And in my newsletter, I discuss different topics. Some are from a nursing perspective. I'll show you some tips, some tricks, and of course, recipes. All these links will be in the description box below. And be sure to check out the description box. There's a lot of links down there for my favorite products that I use, kitchen gadgets, things like that. A lot of good information in there, so check that out. And some of those links in the description box are affiliate links, and if you use those affiliate links, I do get a small commission, which helps support this channel. And another way you can support this channel is to hit that little thanks button, and I appreciate all the support you give me. So as I mentioned in the intro, I will be doing a really simple 50-50 plate. This is something that I eat all the time. And if you're not sure what a 50-50 plate means or what I'm talking about, it's very easy, and all it means is that when you build your plate for your meals, half your plate is whole starches and the other half is non-starchy vegetables. And you will eat this way for every meal. That's how you will build your plate. And I always start by eating my vegetables first, and then I eat my starch. And I guarantee you that you will be full and satisfied. This first recipe is very simple, and it uses everyday items that you probably already have in your kitchen. It's also very economical, so let's get started. So these are the three things I'm going to use to build my plate. I'm going to start with these three things. I have a Yukon Gold potato, I have some chickpeas. I love chickpeas, I use them all the time. They're really good for you, a lot of fiber, iron. And then I've got a bag, a 12-ounce bag of frozen broccoli. And I'm just going to put this in the microwave in my little steamer here. And this is a great way to make your 50-50 plates easy, is to use frozen veggies. They're cheap, they're delicious, and you will always have them on hand. So I'm gonna throw this in the microwave, and then I'm gonna jazz these up just a little bit. Now you could absolutely just throw them on your plate as is, but I wanna add a little bit of flavor to these, and it's gonna be really easy. So let's go over to the stove. So on medium heat, I've got about a 1/4 cup of water, and then I'm gonna add in about 1/2 cup of these nice minced onions. And we're just gonna let this go for about 3 minutes till the onions get soft. Now that the onions have started to get soft, I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic. This is one of my hacks. I use this jarred garlic. So easy, you can get it anywhere. It doesn't have to be this brand, but I use it all the time. So we'll go 1 minute with the garlic. Now we're gonna add our seasonings. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon each. Salt, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, and cumin. I'm gonna add a dab more water, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Tomato paste is something that will add a lot of depth of flavor to your recipes. All right, now the rest of the ingredients. I've got 1 carrot finely chopped, I've got about a cup of chopped fire roasted tomatoes. I've got a couple tablespoons of nutritional yeast. You can absolutely leave that out if you're not a fan, but I'm a fan. And then we've got 1 can of rinsed and dried chickpeas. And I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water. Then you want to get this all incorporated. Now we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes and then we'll be ready to plate it up and eat. All right, this is how I like to build the old plate here. So I've got my potato. I cut it down the middle, open it up, and I kind of like to fluff it up a little bit. Then I have my broccoli. So we've got one side with the potato, one side with the broccoli. And you can see I used almost the whole bag, and if I feel like having seconds, I'll come back and finish it up. And here's our chickpeas. Look at that, delicious. And then I just pour this over the potato and a little over the broccoli too. And now you'll have some left over, or you could serve it to your friend, partner, child, whatever, husband, wife. There's a good amount left over. Now this is a huge plate of food, okay? A really big plate of food. And you might not eat all of it. This might be too much for you, might not be enough for you. I don't know if this is too much for me. I don't think it is, but I'm going to start eating. I'll eat my veggies first, and then I'll go to my potato, and if I start getting comfortably full, I'll stop. And I've done that many times. I will just put it in the fridge and I'll eat it later if I get hungry or for a snack. But don't be afraid of large volumes of food, especially if you're eating low calorie density. All right, let's give this a taste. So here's your big plate of food. You can see it's as big as my head, just about. And that took what? Maybe 20 minutes, maybe. It's very important that you prep your food ahead of time. You do food prep on a Sunday or whatever your day you pick. Mine is Sunday. You can just throw a bunch of potatoes in the oven or put them in your Instant Pot. However you want to do it, you have them in there, have your bags of frozen veggies in there, and all you got to do is microwave all this, and while that's all happening, you do your chickpeas with a little bit of spices, tomato paste, chopped tomatoes in a can. Couldn't be easier. And this is so satisfying. So let's give this a taste. You could absolutely add a little nutritional yeast on here, or you could add a little plant-based cheese sauce, but I'm just going this dish today. So here we go, give it a taste. Oh my God. It's so good that I'm going in for another bite. I'm taking some broccoli with me. Excellent. You would be hard pressed to find anyone that would not love this dish. And with the price of groceries today, this is so economical. You can feed a lot of people. I've been finding canned veggies for really cheap these days, way under $1, 79 cents, 89 cents. You can find them at the dollar store. Those are what you want to have. Those should be your staples. You've got your beans, you've got canned tomatoes. Have those in your pantry and you can throw together a delicious dish in no time at all. So I hope this made it clear about how to do a 50-50 plate, how to build your plate. Consider beans are on the starchy side. I would do 1/2 my plate with potato and then some beans, legumes, whatever you want to do, and then the other half with non-starchy vegetables. Sometimes I'll add some chopped spinach into my chickpeas at the last minute so that wilts in and you get some more greens. You want to have a plate that's full of fiber. That's what's going to fill you up. That's what's going to satisfy you. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something and you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. If you made it to this part of the video, please comment with 50-50 plate, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. I have really been enjoying reading all your comments, engaging with you all, and it just does my heart good to know that we're all on the same page and we're all working towards one goal, which is to lose weight, get healthy, and live a long life. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. The Starch Solution is a program that was developed. Cut 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay. So I hope this made it clear about how to do a 50-50 plate, how to build your plate. Consider beans are on the starchy side, so I would do 1/2 of my plate with potato and starch. I would do 1/2 my potato with, oh my God,